We're this close to changing the fate of this bloodline for generations.
Know what's at stake. That's why we have to move quickly. Is there some kind of exit plan if this doesn't work?
I'm sorry. Our life has become this. You and Franklin on opposite sides of the gun.
Get out of here while you...
Snowfall fans, Lamont, Tyson in the building to give you guys a episode 3, season 6 trailer breakdown. I'm gonna do 2 this week. I'll do another one tomorrow. And with everything that just happened in the first 2 episodes, man, this is just a chaotic show. Great action and drama. Nothing was better than the tension between Franklin and his damn uncle in that dinner table scene. Episode 2, that shit was off the chain. And can we just say that Claudia and Manboy, both of them looked like they was prophets considering what the hell is going on right now? And then we find Leon in these trailers. And the thing is Leon going to be able to broker a deal with these Saints? I seriously doubt it because this tension is thick. But we're going to break down this trailer and see what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and the TikTok. Download the podcast. Everything I put on YouTube, I put on the podcast. And share my content with everybody. Let's watch the rest of this trailer, which is more of a season trailer. And then we'll break it down.
You still can.
The KGB is trying to blow up this operation.
I can't sleep. I can't breathe. I can't find a way out.
Tell Daddy, pray for a quick death.
Your man is coming undone. Even if he does get this money, you know it won't be enough.
This shit ain't working.
Ain't no one going home with clean hands.
In the very beginning, we see Franklin talking to Sissy, and he's basically talking about the bloodline being this close to changing. And I can only imagine he's talking about being able to do a legal gig from the bad gig he was in. And I'm sure a part of him wants to see Unc come with it, but the part of Unc that's hanging on to Louie, Franklin ain't trying to hear that shit. He's done with her. You heard what he called her, stank trick or whatever he called her in the last episode. He's done with her. He wants her out, and that's probably the only way this family's gonna reunite. We see V. I'm no longer calling her Veronica. I'm calling her by her real name. At a payphone. Now, I'm assuming she's talking to her mom, but usually V don't never drive anywhere, so I'm thinking the mom could be in the car. And let's just assume that she is talking to her mom. V is saying, we know what's at stake, and we got to move fast. But if it ain't the mama V talking to, then who the hell is she talking to? If it's the mama in the car, who else could she be talking to? Maybe she's talking to Franklin, but you know, Franklin already knows what is at stake. A lot of you all feel like Veronica is a traitor. You can't trust her. I'm trusting her right now. She's done nothing but prove me to be wrong about her, and we'll see where it goes. We see Franklin at the controls of a private jet. No doubt he's probably going wherever Cassandra can lead him to figure out where his money is. And then we see him getting off that private jet. And then we hear the voice of Veronica's fine ass mama, Cassandra, saying, what's the exit plan if this doesn't work? Speaking to V. Now that right there can lead you to believe, okay, if this shit goes left, what are we gonna do to survive? Because damn, Veronica's mama, Cassandra, is a survivor. And apparently V is too. So could this be what you people thinking that don't trust V? That this could be the plan? If it all goes south, we're going to turn on Franklin. Then we see Jerome poolside. Now, I doubt this is his crib. He's sitting there watching some big bodyguard walk by, and he don't look too pleased with it, looking like a young Ice Cube in this scene. And then we see Louie saying she's sorry our lives have become this. And Uncle's sitting there looking at her like, yeah, maybe what Franklin was saying was right. You the whole reason we in this mess. Then we cut to a scene where you see Leon beat up, you see my man Scully, you see Unc, and you see the same big ass bodyguard that was just in the pool picture with Unc. And who's on the other side of the gun that Unc is holding? None other than his nephew. And you hear Louie saying, you and Franklin on opposite sides of the gun. And Franklin not only stands in front of the gun, but he pulls the revolver in closer like, MF, you ain't gonna shoot me. You can't shoot me. I'm your kryptonite. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, Unc ain't gonna shoot him. He will never shoot his nephew, no matter how bad he wants to. He's gonna take that anger out on somebody else this whole entire season, and it's just gonna keep unfolding. Then we get a shot of Leon again. This time Franklin's talking to him. And Franklin is telling Leon, look, man, you might want to get out while you can, okay? This is getting ugly. It's getting bad. But Leon has been this guy's day one from day one, and he's still sticking by his side. And I don't see Leon going anywhere. We see my main man, Ruben the Cuban, walking past a church, and it looks like the church is putting out the hours it's going to be open on Sunday. This just might be the location or where they're going to do the funeral services for Black Diamond. And I think that we'll see her in a casket later in this trailer. We'll get back to that in a minute. Then we hear Teddy Touchdown talking as he's looking over pictures, saying the KGB is trying to blow up this operation. And he's looking at Cuban Ruben. Somehow, some way, he done figured out who Cuban Ruben is, because Teddy has great resources all throughout a lot of places. And he's sitting here on a private jet, probably talking to my man Oso. We see Touchdown Teddy and I think Parissa pulling up to a house. Maybe they done found the location of Cuban Ruben and is about to go do some bugging and figuring out what they can use over his head. Then we get my man Oso talking to his boo thing, sounding like R. Kelly. He's speaking to his boo saying, I can't sleep, I can't breathe, I can't find a way out. Damn, you can make a hit record out of that. And he's looking at her in despair with distraught, and he really don't know his way out. But I'm here to tell y'all the way out is through Franklin. Oso, you and Franklin being tight like tag team wrestlers, the Four Horsemen, the Steiner Brothers, LOD. Use him to get your way out this thing. And then you see Teddy standing there talking to him. At this point in time, Oso, with all the pressure you under, use Franklin to get you up out of this mess, man. Use Franklin. Then we see one of the DEA people that's working with Oso loading up the guns. You can see that they've got pictures of Teddy behind her. And then we see Oso and Franklin meeting somewhere. And Franklin is telling Oso, tell Teddy to pray for a quick death. Boy, Franklin ain't playing with that ass. And who would? $71 million to be confiscating? I think just about anybody listening to my voice, if someone took that kind of money from you and there was no law to help you get it back, there was no penance they could serve, you might would take law into your own hands too. We see Franklin going through what looks to be some kind of a tunnel that leads to one of the car drop shops that they got. And then we see Franklin hosting his gun at the bar. And then, ladies and gentlemen, a real telling sign. We see Leon coming back beating the hell out of Dion. Now, what is this about? Is this about Dion being loyal to Jerome, disloyal to Franklin, and maybe running his organization in the hood the way he don't want it ran? Post your comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Then we see Franklin crying. And then we see Franklin throwing shit on the table to the floor. And we hear a voiceover of Cassandra saying, your man is coming undone. And she also says, even if he gets this money, it won't be enough. Wow. So that makes me think more, ladies and gentlemen, that it might be Cassandra the one who go rogue more so than V. Post your comments if you trust Cassandra more than you trust V. I am full team V at this moment. I think V is down for her man. But when the chips are up against the wall, she's pregnant. She's not tied to any conspiracy at this moment. Will she leave Franklin? We see Touchdown Teddy shades on, his vest on, and then we see what looks to be officials working with the U.S. government, shooting somebody, and this could be some kind of sting that they pulled out when they found some information about the KGB. Then we see Cassandra, ladies and gentlemen, again, outside the airplane talking to V. And then we see Jerome coming through that same tunnel. We just seen Franklin coming through, and he mad as hell. Look at the look on his face. Eamon Joseph playing his ass off. He opens up, we see cars, and then we see somebody being held hostage. Who do y'all think that is? Somebody's being held hostage. Who's been held hostage? And who is holding the gun? Could that be our boy Kane holding somebody hostage? Is with Jerome crew. Post your comments. Let me know what you think. We see Louie talking to Jerome. And this story with them, man, it's so bittersweet. Both of them are very emotional. She's in tears. He's crying. He's in tears. He don't know where the hell things went left. We see guns ablazing. Franklin ducking down. Touchdown Teddy got some serum that looks like it's going to be to paralyze somebody. I certainly hope this ain't Parissa. More than likely, he done found Ruben Cuban and is trying to figure out what the hell you're doing to people. We see more gunfire. We see a funeral, and I think this is Black Diamond's funeral. Post your comments. Let me know what you guys think. And then we see Louie looking like she's had enough. What the hell have I got myself into? She's beat the hell up, like she might have survived some gunshot wounds. What do you guys think about this? Could this be a situation where Jerome got hurt and she's crying and she might come crying back to Franklin, or she realizes that, why the hell can I trust Touchdown Teddy? And then they end this trailer, ladies and gentlemen, with Sissy crying, saying, I'm going home with clean hands. Now, what is Sissy talking about as Franklin is looking at her with deep intent? What is Sissy about to do? Could Sissy be about to be on a suicide mission for somebody? What exactly is Sissy gonna do? I can't wait for it all to unfold. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming back with another trailer breakdown tomorrow because this show is so fire right now. I gotta keep going. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and the Twitter. Download the podcast. I will be going live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time with the living legend Larry and Miss K. And we're going to be talking Godfather of Harlem this last episode, which was season 3, episode 6. Another great show where we've got operatives from the DEA. We've got operatives working against this country with drugs being pumped into the country. I mean, that show is just another burner. You guys need to catch it. But if you don't catch it, come see what we're talking about and we'll give you clues as to what's going on. Till that next Sex is Hell video, I'll see you.